Good day, I am Blessed Bea Plandaya, and this is Central Echo, the official student media of Central Philippine University. And this is our special coverage for the upcoming CPUR elections 2014, together with the candidates coming from the Coalition Party, Brian Eric Cerebo and Emily Victoria Oke. Stay tuned. Good day, Brian. Good day, Emily.
Hi, Bea.
Hi, Bay.
Okay, let's begin with our interview, starting with Brian. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, everyone. Let me introduce myself to you. I am Brian Eric Cerebo, taking up Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Business Management from the College of Business and Accountancy. Um, I was awarded as one of the 10 outstanding students of the Philippines in the year 2010 in Malacanang Palace for exemplary leadership and academic excellence. I was also sent to Japan by the American Field Service Philippines and granted the title as Ambassador of Goodwill for American Field Service Philippines. I served the municipality of New Lucena as the SK president and sitting as an ex officio SB member of my municipality.
Now it's Emily's turn. As Miss Dinagram, what else can you tell us about yourself?
Well, my name is Emily Victoria Oke. I'm currently a third year Bachelor of Science, taking Bachelor of Science in Biology here in CPU. And I'm a true-blooded Centralian from nursery until now. I'm here in CPU. Well, something about myself, something random.
Yes.
Something random. Okay. I was an athlete before in high school. I was a swimmer, a runner, and a lawn tennis player. And at the same time, uh, that's it. I guess that's it.
I think underneath your yung all those random stuff, what is Miss Emily Victoria Oke really?
Well, I'm just a simple girl, contrary to what most of you might think. The stereotype for beauty queens that they're so prim and proper, like they everything is so structured and organized. In my case, I guess I might be the opposite behind the glitz and glamour of pageantry because I'm not really that organized. And my colleagues in the coalition party can attest to me being kalog and masabad sometimes. So that's the Emily.
Okay, going back to Brian. Behind all those credentials, what is the true Brian Cerebo?
Behind those credentials that I mentioned a while ago, sa likod ni Brian Cerebo is really the passion to serve. I have this I have a lot of dreams for not just for Central Philippine University but also sa ako niya community, and later on it transcend no to be transcended to the whole nation soon. So that's behind the credentials is my passion to really serve my country.
Okay, now let's go down to politics. Since the both of you are running for the two highest positions under the coalition, can you tell us more about your platform?
Platform of Coalition Party revolves on the tagline Team Proud Centralian or Proud Centralian. What do we mean about Proud Centralian? Ang buot silingon sang Proud Centralian, proud kami o kung ginapabugal namon that we are from Central Philippine University and isa kami ka Centralian. Pero wala namon gina-deny ang fact that there are things that we need to improve. But what makes it different is that we want to be partners of the university in implementing kung ano man ang gusto naton matabo here in Central Philippine University. What are those programs and projects, kag kung ano pa nga mga improvements nga pwede naton maubra sa Central Philippine University. So, another thing is that gusto namon i-push ang Magna Carta of Students or the students' right nga ginatawag. Kay ti amo na ang kulang here in Central Philippine University. Yes, we may have the students' handbook kung sa diin na may mga guidelines ka nabutang dira o kung may mga directions ka nabutang dira. pero wala kita sang ginatawag nga students right o kon ang ginakinanglan gid sa mga estudyante which will contain kung anong mga kinamatarong sang isa ka students sa Central Philippine University. Since coalition, ang gina-embody man sang coalition is a pro-student governance.
Same question about my platform. Well, as yes, from our senators, we have 8 senators, and in coalition, we have decided or we have set our standards high for CPU for the republic. Each of our senator has a an individual advocacy for the purpose nga makafocus gid sila because the moment if we are blessed to be if all of us are blessed to be elected, of course we want that each senator would be in each senator's advocacy would be in line with each other. So we have a senator for the work students, we have a senator for the culture and the arts, senator for the organizations and fraternities, a senator for LGU empowerment, one for student empowerment. So we have all those things in line for the students because we want to be organized. In the parliament, we don't want to have conflict of interest. We don't want to have overlapping of responsibilities. We want to be straight, firm, and focused because we only have 1 year to prove ourselves and to do the best for the students. And as vice president, if you're vice president, you assume the role of a speaker of the house. That's the only role that you're supposed to have. But then I'll make it to myself a point that I would focus on the sanitation and the cleanliness here in school because I guess it's really a factor for the school, its branding, its name, its prestige, that the people will see that not only does CPU offer academic excellence, well-rounded excellence, it also offers cleanliness. It maintains cleanliness. It is a good place to study, very accommodating, very suitable because it is clean. So that's it.
Okay, I think both of you are already veterans when it comes to CPUR politics. Um, Emily, you were previously senator, and Brian was formerly prime minister. So, since you're talking about campaigns and platforms, some people are questioning why did you actually resign from your previous post of prime minister of last year?
That's a very good question. And nagapati ko nga ang mga students, no, mga fellow students naton, fellow Centralians, naga-deserve gid sang amon response pertaining to that. But before anything else, gusto namon pasalamatan ang mga students nga nagpati sa amon kay 2012 sang nagpadlagan kami as senator ni Emily, nga akong running mate subong. We were elected, Emily was elected as the #1 senator of the CP Republic, and I was elected as the #2 senator, and elected by the unicameral parliament bilang prime minister. Going back to the question, why did I resign as the prime minister? Gina-clarify ko lang, I resigned as prime minister, but I did not resign as CP Republic senator. Gina-admit ko there was a miscalculation that happened. There was a miscalculation that I thought kaya ko serbisyohan ang duwa ka dako nga responsibility, and that is as Prime Minister of the CP Republic and as SK President and ex-officio SB member of my municipality, the municipality of New Lucena. During that time, ang SK is also on the verge of being abolished in the system. Nga there is a move in the Congress nga ibasura ang sangguniang kabataan. As what I've said, being a passionate or being passionate in what we call public service and youth activism and dynamism, I have to make my stand. I have to make my decision. Serving the CP Republic as Prime Minister, continuing serving as Prime Minister, pero ineffective and inefficient sa pagserbisyo, or mag-serve ako sa isa lang, pilion ko kung diin ang ako nga serbisyohan. That time, yung pili ko ang SK because I have to set, there is a challenge nga gina-post sa akon that I have to set the SK of Municipality of New Lucena specifically as an example sa iban nga SK that we can exist no base sa mandate of the SK Constitution and bylaws. Ang SK hindi lang paliga, ang SK hindi lang pa search or pa pageant, but we can do something. That's the reason why nga ginpili ko nga mag-remain as SK President and ex-officio SB member sang Banwa sang New Lucena. Gimbayaan ko ang CP Republic sa somebody nga mas makaserve, no? Somebody nga maka-deliver sang effective and efficient nga service. I do not want or I did not want to leave nga nasa kompromiso ang mga Centralians. So ako yung mga fellow Centralians. And modesty aside, because of that, because of my effort, let's say sa akong nga Banwa, I was awarded as the most outstanding SK in the whole province of Iloilo, recognized by the Department of Interior and Local Government. So dito very happy gid ko nga na-prove ko sa tanan nga ang SK maka-exist gali as a role model sa iban nga mga kabataan. And sa subong, the same is true with the case of Emily. Nagabalik kami sa CP Republic, it's because may gusto pa kami nga i-prove. May gusto kami nga balikan nga wala na mo natapos. And of course, hindi man kami guro, hindi man kami guro mga buang nga magbalik sa CP Republic nga wala kami sang tsura nga atubang sa mga fellow students namon. That's why we are taking this challenge and we are running again for the position, this time as President and as CPU Republic Vice President. Because para sa amon, may ara pa kami nga dapat i-prove, kag may ara pa kami dapat wala na obra, kag dapat namon nga tapuson.
Okay, now it's Emily's turn to explain the same question. Why did you resign from your previous post as your senator?
Yes, as I would like to echo Nong Brian in saying that this is really a nice question, a nice venue for us to air our side. Last 2012, I ran as senator, and I was very blessed to be elected as the number one senator. He was the number two. But then I was also blessed to be given an opportunity to join Miss Iloilo Dinagyang that time. And it was really it was a whirlwind of events. Miss Dinagyang happened for 3 months. We had 3 months worth of pre-pageant activities. And in those 3 months, there were meetings in the CPUR, there were exams in my college, and a lot of things were running through my mind, and I was only human, and I backed down. I was getting sick. I was getting a lot of pressure. So I told myself, is this healthy for me? I have to at least decide to prioritize one. And I said, it was always my dream. It was a little girl's dream, in my case, to be a beauty queen. Ever since I was a kid, I always tell my mom, Mom, I want to be a beauty queen. I want to be a princess. And then I was given this chance to be Miss Iloilo Dinagyang. So why not grab it? I only become young once. I only become eligible for Miss Dinagyang once. So I said, okay, I have to let go of the CPUR because I was not efficient. I was not attending meetings. I was always absent. It was not nice. It was not fair for the students. So I said I have to resign because I know there was one person in our party that is more efficient, that could be more efficient, that had more time for the republic and was willing to take my place. And I gave it to Manong Lindon Isanan, and he was very willing. He voluntarily gave his yes that he would take my place. And then I said, go ahead, Nong Lindon. I know you can do it better this time. But you know what? I said, I have to go back. I have to prove myself. I have to do something because I know that I'm better than I was 2 years ago. I was young then. Now I have aged 2 years. And I have wisdom in those years. I have experience in those years. And I can deal with pressure, time management even better. So why not vote for us? We are more capable. I mean, we are capable. We are experienced. We have the desire to serve, and most of all, we are God-centered in our leadership and our advocacy. So that's it.
Now that you had time to choose and analyze your priorities, what assurance can you give to the Centralians that you will fully commit this time?
Well, actually, the truth is, no one is certain about the future. Whatever may come, only God can decide for us. But you know what? The only assurance that I could give the students is that I'm 100% in. This time, now, I have my 100% um, heart, 100% soul, mind, body, everything, all of me. I'm willing to give it to the CPUR. Because the only thing that separates one good leader from a bad one, is the sincerity. We have to have an ounce of sincerity to realize that indeed we can fuel change, that indeed we can serve and become better leaders for each other, not just for ourselves.
The same question for Brian. What assurance can you give to the Centralians that after your resignation, that this time, if you win being the president, what can you give them that you will commit this time?
I'd like to reiterate and agree sa ginambal ni Vice President Emily Oke nga we are not certain about what will happen in the future and ga-agree gid ako dira. But in my case, as what I've said kagina, ang akong reason why I resigned as Prime Minister was because of my function as SK President and ex-officio SB member of my municipality. Now that my term already ended as SK President of my municipality, it can be no it is a basis nga mambal ko gid that I can commit and become better na CPR official compared to last 2013. And another thing, one thing pagid nga ma-guarantee ko that I can serve better than 2012, 2013 is the fact that I just only have 18 units left in for academic year 2014, 2015. So that would be equivalent to 9 units per semester, first semester and second semester. So I can better represent the students of Central Philippine University given that I'm no longer serving as SK president of my municipality and I'll be taking up 18 more units left for my college.
Okay, now let's try to lighten up the atmosphere for this interview since those seryoso get. So, a surprise question for Brian. If you were given the chance to campaign for your opponent, which is Yong Lestano, how would you do it?
Okay. If given a chance, no, if I'll be given a chance nga magkampanya para sa akon nga opponent, hambalon ko ang mga ginapangampanyahan ko na vote for Yong Listano because he is a good president. And vote for Brian Cerebo because he can be a better president.
Okay, Emily, the same question. How, if you were given the chance to campaign for your opponent, which is Mark Espanola, how would you do it?
Actually, Mark is my friend. I've known him since way back. So, I'll tell them that it's hard. It's hard because I know Makoy Peace. I know that I'm better than him. Yeah, I know him. That's why I can say that. But Makoy is a very good-hearted person, personality-wise, being the person that he is. Wala ako reklamo. He's a good friend. He's reliable. He's trusted. But in terms of student leadership and being committed, ako ang nagkakadapat. Makoy, peace.
Now, I think both presidents and vice presidents of both parties rarely converse. So I think it's time that you're given the chance. What would you tell Yong Lestano if he is listening right now or watching right now?
Well, sakto gina nga we rarely converse pero gusto ko balikan ang isa ka scene nga natabo last parliament meeting because I was given the chance to be the OIC of Representative Lyra Ann Belita. Yung gusto ko lang ihambal sa imo nga ang CPU colors no are blue and gold and not green and silver.
Okay, the same. Emily, what do you say to McCoy?
Mac, this is just this is not even a test of our friendship. This is a challenge for us to grow into better individuals. So let's just take this challenge positively and lightly, and let's continue to just party party. That's it. That's all.
Okay, fast forward. For example, after the election, if you were elected as president, how will you address issues on partisan politics?
Another wonderful question and very timely and very relevant question. Kami sa Coalition Party, ginatindugan gid namon ang non-partisan nga governance. I think it's not a concern para sa akon kay kung balikan ko year 2012 when I became Prime Minister of the 8th Parliament, hindi na siya nagiging concern. It's because ang tanan nga mga senators who were elected at that time, ginatagan ko sang isa ka minister nga posisyon. When we say minister, kumbaga it's one of the highest nga positions because you're handling a big nga committee or a bigger committee. So tanan nga mga senators, reform ka man or coalition, ginatagan ko sang kahigayunan. And another thing, ginahambal ko nga it's not a concern sa akon nga part. Another proof nga mahambal ko is that during the time nga nag-resign ko as Prime Minister, and given nga kami ang parliamentary majority at that time, ginhatag ko ang posisyon sa isa ka taga-reform party nga ang posisyon bilang Prime Minister, which is crucial to coalition party. Kaya kung unahon ko lang ang partido ko, hindi gid maka-function sang insakto ang CP Republic. That's the reason why nga ginhatag ko ang posisyon ko as Prime Minister sa isa ka reform party official. So para sa akin, it's not a concern ang pagiging partisan sa CP Republic. Kay kami, gina-advocate gid namon that the true colors of Central Philippine University after election are blue and gold and not green or silver or red or whatsoever. It is really blue and gold. Kaya kung if you want to foster unity and camaraderie in Central Philippine University, kinahanglan i-unite man nato ng mga political parties here in Central Philippine University.
Okay, I think it's Emily's turn. You mentioned earlier about your dream of being a beauty queen. So I think most of us know that you are know you more as a beauty queen. Now that you are running for vice president, what else can you offer to the students?
Actually, I consider my being a beauty queen as an advantage when it comes to student leadership because as a beauty queen, you must put it in yourself that you should develop, social relationship with other people because you are considered an ambassadress of goodwill. So for me, Central Philippine University will be considered my venue to foster that social relationship, being at leverage with the students when it comes to doing the best for dear Central, for the betterment of our school. So I'll use my gift or the skill that I have through the beauty pageants in fostering that relationship among not only the student leaders and the students, but also with the administration and the students as well.
Okay, pardon us for asking this question. What would you choose, pageantry or politics?
Actually, I choose pageantry because politics, for me, politics is like, uh, if you say student leadership, I would have chosen student leadership. But for me, politics, it's kind of messy. But beauty pageantry, you can even twist it and make it as your venue to voice out, to help, to be a leader. A beauty queen could be a leader, but in politics, you have to consider that you have an enemy, that you have somebody against you, an opposition. So I don't like that kind of thing. So I'd rather choose student leadership than politics, and student leadership than beauty pageantry.
Okay, now complete the sentence. If I win, CPU will.
If I will win as CP Republic President, CPU will have the best CPU Republic with empowered, strengthened, and united CPU Republic officials giving maximum effort to give programs and activities that will aim to empower students of Central Philippine University, not just those who are good in academics, not just those who excel in extracurricular activities, but everyone who is part of Central Philippine University will be empowered to become competitive individuals, which will be needed by the society in time.
Okay, for Emily, only short. Complete the sentence. If I win, CPU will.
If I win, I will make CPU a beautiful, better place to be in, a home, not only for me but for the students as well.
For more updates for this upcoming CPUR Elections 2014 and for the various events here in Central Philippine University, please follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And for more details and inquiries, please follow our official webpage, www.centralecho.com. Once again, this is Blessed Bea Plandaya, and this is Central Echo.